I'm feeling festive, and I don't know about you, but for me, being festive means going into the city, going to a bookstore, and buying a book or two. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be taking a tour around New York City for the most festive bookstores that I think exist. I haven't been to any of them, so we're going to experience them together. And I think we're going to have a ball. But before we get into today's video, I would love to give a lovely thank you to the sponsor, which is Love and Pies. Or you know that I love games. I truly, truly appreciate them on this channel. I've talked about them a million times before, and Love and Pies has a special place in my heart because it is a game that thrives on matching and pairing baked goods together. Pair these baked goods together, you are able to get prizes that will help you to recreate your beloved mother's cafe. Also, for us story lovers, there's an amazing storyline of love. An old flame comes back into the scenario. It's like heart emoji eyes that quite literally happen to the main character. If you want to just wind down with a fun game that feels both stimulating and rewarding in its process, Love and Pies is for you. I like to just sit down, curl up, get nice and cozy, and build my cafe, build my empire. It ties in interior design, a lovely story, and a heartwarming tale that feels perfect for the holiday season. Soon they will be unveiling a new sticker album, Winter Tales, which has so many festive and fun little characters. You have nutcrackers, you have snowmen, you have snowflake. This new feature is shaped by player feedback, and it's bursting with exciting rewards and collectible moments. So as you become engrossed in the game, which I'm sure you will also have the opportunity to explore the new Winter Tales sticker album. If you would like to join me and play Love and Pies, you can do so by downloading it with the link in my bio. Again, thank you so much to Love and Pies for sponsoring today's video. You really make every day feel like a cozy festive season, and I thank you so much for making my brain feel good while playing this game. Now, let's check out those bookstores. First stop achieved. Good morning, you stunningly beautiful people, and welcome to Upper Manhattan. New York is a great place to be if you want to celebrate that holly jolly cheer. I personally embrace cheer and festive spirits by going to bookstores. I love the smells, I love the candles, I love the calendars, and I love the puzzles. Let's check out some places that I've never been to before. I think that they all have a certain charm to them. Let's see what we can get into. Let's go. I have a great purse. I look like Darth Vader. Darth Vader does Christmas. I'm very excited. Let's do this thing. Oh, you're fine. You can come by. Don't worry. When you think of the holidays, what do you think of? Unfortunately, a lot of us think of shopping, okay? And when you think of shopping, you think of Fifth Avenue, you think of Madison Avenue. I personally think of those streets, especially in New York City. Now, when I was walking on Madison Avenue a couple of months ago, I stumbled across this bookstore. I thought, ooh, let me put that in my little archive of knowledge. Let me go there one day. I'm finally making today the day. This is the Corner Bookshop, which feels so cozy to me. It feels like, well, first of all, it's on a corner. Oh wow, the birds just went so beautifully. It feels so cozy to me. It's on a corner. It feels like it's just nestled in here and people are just waiting to find their next exciting read. I'm ready to do that. Let's check it out right now. The Corner Bookshop on Madison Avenue and 93rd Street in New York City. Let's see. Oh, that's so cute.
Against the wall next to the cards. Okay, I'll find them. Yep.
Oh, and we're starting on the voiceover. How lucky are we? Welcome to the Corner Bookstore. I wasn't lying when I said I just stumbled upon this. Usually my whole way of exploring bookstores in the city is if I just happen to see them, then that's maybe a new favorite. I never really look for bookstores. I've either walked past these bookstores before. Like I said, I've never been to any of these bookstores, so this is my first journey in here. And what an interesting layout. It is basically all new books right in the center area, right in the beginning. They pride themselves on having a lot of brand new releases, and that that is essentially the way that the store is set up. You're greeted basically by a whole layout of hardcover new releases, books that I didn't even know were out yet, but they seem to have the best of the best and the newest of the newest. This was originally opened in 1978, and it has been a staple of the Carnegie Hall area forever now. I really enjoyed this super intimate bookstore. I would say immediately when you walk in, you are greeted by the workers, and I asked them to film and they were super cool with it, so thank you so much. I was inspired to buy. This is a hint. You'll see a little hint of what I ended up buying, but also one of the best New York review book collections I've seen in a bit. Great bookstore. Super small, super cozy, feels festive. Update, how adorable was that place? Oh my goodness. I got a little bit shy, but I can tell you what, it felt so nice to be in such close quarters with all those books. I hope I got it on film, but there was this very antique cash register that feels like it tied the place completely together. Felt very inspired. I do have to get my book club book, so I picked it up there. I felt like that was the perfect spot to just kind of kick off the holiday season, and I picked an author who, I don't know, I naturally associate with colder, maybe darker visions, and I'll let you know what that book is very, very shortly, once we're in Central Park. Okay, divas. We are in Central Park. It's beautiful, it's stunning. The leaves look like they're a hue of yellow that you can only achieve at a certain time of year. Yes, there is a drill behind me, but it wouldn't be New York if there wasn't a little bit of a distraction behind the beauty. We're gonna be slowly, kind of casually walking our way through Central Park as we go to our next destination. Now, our next destination may be the most festive of all. It's a bookstore that I didn't even know existed, but its location reminds me of one of the best Christmas movies of all time, in my opinion. It's a central character in this particular movie. Drop what you think that movie might be. It's based in New York City. What could it be? What could it be? Guess now. I will definitely tell you what it is when we are there. In the meantime, let me tell you what book I picked for our December book club pick in my Patreon. Drumroll, please. I just ripped my bag. That's not great. Because I'm a festive girl, put that bag down there. Drive your plow over the bones of the dead. Doesn't that feel like a Christmas classic? This was called to me in that bookstore. Felt like it was time to read this book. So many people have suggested it, and it's upside down right now. Jeez. There we go. This is the book. Let's keep going. Let's check out some festive bookstores. Let's make our dreams a reality. It's beautiful, fabulous. Well, did you guess the movie? Are you a true New York movie connoisseur?
My pleasure.
I hope you are. I hope that I gave some decent hints. We're, of course, at the Plaza. Did you know that the Plaza has a bookstore? Oh, hi! Hello! Hi! Oh my God, there's a baby in there too! What a wonderful city. What serendipitous little events are happening. I had no idea that the Plaza had a bookstore, but apparently there is. It's called the Gasoline and Vaseline Bookstore. These people aren't looking, and that's okay. I'm kind of a detriment. I'm in the way, but that's fine. I just want to get this shot. It's chaos in front of the actual Plaza entrance. This is for the residents only, but of course I have to show you one of the most festive buildings in New York City history, the Plaza Hotel. Hopefully we can get in. I've actually never seen it, so this is going to be a whole new experience for all of us. Let's check it out, the Gasoline Bookstore at the Plaza Hotel. Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, how does it feel to be experiencing something that I have never experienced and I will probably never experience again? This is my first and only time in the Plaza Hotel. What a trip. Wow. I mean, they weren't exaggerating the interior of Home Alone 2, let me just tell you that much. The Plaza is a pillar of New York society, and I've never been in here. And going to this bookstore actually feels a little bit like a hack to be able to see the interior. I felt the most holiday cheer just walking in that lobby looking at it. The bookstore itself is much more of kind of a gift store, I would say. A lot of those massive books that you're seeing along the wall. Oh my God. This is beautiful. Are thousands of dollars, $1,000 coffee table books that I think you actually get a pair of white gloves when you purchase it, which is impressive, honestly. If you have a house that you can decorate with a $1,000 coffee book, go for it, baby. Personally, this isn't my exact type of bookstore, but I do think it's great that they're able to honor precious books in a place with such high esteem, and you are able to enter into the Plaza and check out the bookstore if you want to just see what the Plaza looks like. I think really the charm of this bookstore is that it is in the Plaza. How many times can I say the Plaza in this video? I hope you're keeping count. Make a drinking game of it. This was fun. Just going into the Plaza was worth it. And I said the Plaza again. You might be drunk by now. Oh, how wonderful and festive it is in there. Okay, so the next bookstore is a bookstore that I feel like a bad New Yorker for not having ever been there. I've been in the city for 10 years now. 2026 will be my 10-year anniversary, and I'm officially a New Yorker. What can I say? I have bragging rights for life. This is a store that so many people love, so many people appreciate. I have never been there. I feel like a little bit of a poser. So today we're gonna check it out. This has the ultimate feel of being a Christmassy holiday bookstore. I don't know, something about it feels old, it feels cozy, and we're finally gonna explore it. Look at this. Wow. Oleg and I look like tourists in a city we've inhabited for years. We're exploring it together and it feels fun. Let's check it out. Oh, so cool. Remember when I said that this bookstore feels old-timey, antique, dare I say? Well, it is because it is. This was founded in 1925, so happy 100th birthday, baby. You're just a little jewel. This is so impressive. It's in its third generation of ownership, and this bookstore, I feel really, really bad that I'm just now getting to it. I could have celebrated it on its 90th birthday, but here I am, 10 years later, finally getting to this gem of a New York institution. Feels like everything is specifically picked so that it fits into the theme of the store. I want to read something from their website because I think it really encompasses that. As much as you walk into this, it feels like it might be a little too, I don't know, specialized and rare for the average person, but I think that they have a really great sense of humor with the way that they approach books. And from their website it says, "We specialize in finding fantastic and unusual gifts for every fantastic and unusual person in your life. Need a gift for a wedding? We have hundreds of appropriate prints and books to choose from. Need something for your doctor or lawyer? No problem. How about your teacher, spiritual advisor, plumber, baseball coach, mother-in-law? We'll help you find something, or you can just pick up a gift certificate." And I think that's great. That just feels like it's watering down maybe a little bit of the pretension that you might feel when you enter into an old and rare bookstore. This place really just has it all. I mean, I don't really have to do much explaining to convince you that this is a rarity in a city that feels like it's constantly building new buildings. I think a nod to anything older. If it has dust, if it's past 50, baby, that's for me, okay? My dream in life is to be a 65-year-old woman, retired, wearing red lipstick. So this is speaking to me on so many different levels. How fabulous is this? If you're in New York City, this is a must, an absolute must. Fabulous. Definitely come down here. Hello, good morning. It's a new day. If you couldn't tell from my hairdo, I'm hiding it because it looks a little bit bad, but that's fine. That's besides the point. Today we are in one of my favorite places to celebrate the holiday, the Village. If you know anything about somebody's partying, and that's great. Festive cheer. The Village is one of my favorite places to experience the holiday joy. This is going to be the last bookstore on our bookstore tour. This feels most festive to me. I feel like I can embrace my joy, my happiness, the beauty of the trees. This is also a very famous street. Sex and the City fans, you know the drill. Mama's house is right over there, I think. I think it's right over there. Maybe? I think so. Anyway, Leftbank Books. Let's check it out. Let's have a holly jolly time. I chose this bookstore because this is the ultimate gifting bookstore for my taste. I would say that Argosy is amazing for if you're more invested in antique books, maybe antique autographs. Leftbank Books feels like it's really for the contemporary soul, the collectors of weird, obscure, odd obsessions, I would say. I found that even though this is a small little bookstore, the variety of artistic ventures that are here are really impressive. This is a lot of first editions, a lot of laminated books. I felt like I was in an elevated library. It felt like I could buy one of these books for any of my really dear friends. Great photography books, great just kind of pulpy fiction, pulpy classics. I think for the person in your life that is very hard to get but has very niche hobbies, I think you could find something for that person here. I also want to say I ran into a viewer of the channel on the street while I was filming, and I'm so touched that you stopped and said hi. So hi, Brianna. I just want to give you a little shout out. Thank you so much for being a friend of the channel. If you ever see me, say hi. I might be a little shy, but hopefully I don't get too tongue-tied. Happy to always see and say hello. So thank you so much for saying hi. But yeah, this bookstore is great. I mean, it's super tiny. You feel a little bit connected to every single person that walks in because you immediately are shoulder to shoulder. But this is so great.
I would like to, actually, because one of the guys that's been doing this reading series
As well as being like a bar.
I like the covers
Yeah,
of
me
my
too.
book that I have.
I've always hosted parties.
Yeah, I mean, this is me. Back to back, Depeche Mode, Grey Gardens, two of my favorites. I've been deep into Depeche Mode. It's a Depeche Mode Christmas. It's a Depeche Mode December, dare I say. Grey Gardens has my heart forever. This was a really fun bookstore to end on. If anybody ever wants to buy me a gift, this is probably the bookstore to buy for me. I hope you guys had a really fun time checking out these holiday-themed bookstores. I definitely did. I want to buy everybody in my life books, but I don't think anybody really wants them as much as I do. So if you're ever in New York City and you want to buy a book, these are the places to buy them. You guys are wonderful. You're fabulous. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next one.